Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. This is Unit 2, Construction Industry Environment for DCV 50153, Project Management. Baik, sebelum kita masuk dengan lebih lanjut lagi dalam Unit 2, kita tengok dulu apa dia topik learning outcome. Yang pertama sekali, students should be able to explain project participant needs at the individual, team, division and organizational level in construction. Yang kedua, students should be able to classify the condition of contract and the implication for the construction team. Dan yang ketiga ialah students should be able to describe the registration procedure for licensed contractor and method to apply Companies Commission of Malaysia ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai SSM. Dalam unit 2, kita akan cover 4 subtopik iaitu 2.1 Project Participant, 2.2 General Conditions of Contract, 2.3 General Procedure Registration for Licensed Contractor dan 2.4 Companies Commission of Malaysia SSM. Ini adalah subtopik 2.2 General Conditions of Contract. In this video, we will cover the topic on construction delivery method. As shown in the slide here, there are 3 construction delivery methods, which is design, bid and build, and design, build, and lastly, design, build and operate. Let's take a look at the first method, which is design, bid and build method, or commonly known as traditional method. This is the most common method of construction procurement and is well established and recognized. The architect or engineer act as the project coordinator. The role is to design the works, prepare the specification and produce construction drawings, administer the contract, tender work and manage the work from inception to completion. There are direct contractual links between the architect's client and the main contractor. Any subcontractor will have a direct contractual relationship with the main contractor. Dalam metode yang pertama ni, kita ada 2 kategori untuk subcontractor, iaitu domestic subcontractor dan nominated subcontractor. So, domestic subcontractor ni adalah subcontractor who contracts with the main contractor to supply or fix any materials or goods to execute work forming part of the main contract. Essentially, this contractor is employed by the main contractor. Sementara, nominated subcontractor pula, certain contracts permit the architect or supervising officer to reserve the right of the final selection and approval of subcontractors. The main contractor is permitted to make a profit from the use of nominated subcontractor on site, but must provide attendance, usually provision of water, power, etc., to enable the nominated subcontractor to do his job. In effect, the appointment of nominated subcontractors establish a direct contractual relationship between the client and the subcontractor. Ini adalah flow of chart dalam design, bid and build method. So daripada slide ni kita boleh lihat employer ataupun client yang berada di atas sekali, and then diikuti dengan main contractor, and before that we have the professional team, which consists of team design and contract administration such as architect, engineers, CNS engineer and M&E engineers, and then quantity surveyor and other specialists. After the main contractor, we have domestic subcontractor and then nominated subcontractor. So under domestic subcontractor and nominated subcontractor ni tadi, masing-masing ada subcontractors and their own suppliers. So there are different subcontractor here. They are divided into 2 categories. So untuk design build and build method ataupun traditional method ni ada dia punya disadvantage dan juga dia punya advantage lah. So antara kekurangan dia ataupun disadvantages dia adalah failure of the design team to be current with construction costs. Redesign expense can be disputed should the architect's contract not specifically address the issue of revisions required to reduce costs. As the general contractor is brought to the team post-design, there is little opportunity for input on effective alternates being presented, and pressures may be exerted on the design and construction teams. Sementara dia punya advantage ataupun kelebihan dia adalah the design team is impartial and looks out for the interests of the owner. The design team prepares documents on which all general contractors place bids, ensure fairness to potential bidders, and improves decision making by the owner by providing a range of potential options, assist the owner in establishing reasonable prices for the project, and uses competition to improve the efficiency and quality for owners. Untuk construction delivery method yang seterusnya, dikenali sebagai design build method, is the fastest growing construction delivery system in which the designer and the builder are hired as a team under a single contract. One contractor is responsible for both the design and construction. The owner selects the best ideas and hires the appropriate contractor. Not just one contractor, but a consortium of several contractors working together. Once a contractor has been hired, they build the first phase of the project. Slide ni menunjukkan flowchart untuk design build method. You can see here employee or client is at the top, followed by the professional advisors. So professional advisors ni mengandungi architect, engineers, quantity surveyor and other specialists. Also, they have setting up employer requirement and auditing role during construction. And after the employer, we also have the D&B contractor, which is design and build contractor. And under the D&B contractor, we have the professional team. And then we also have subcontractor. And under the subcontractor, we have another subcontractor and their own suppliers. And it's the same as for the another subcontractor. So seperti construction delivery method yang lain juga, design build method ni mempunyai disadvantages and advantagesnya sendirilah. So antara disadvantagesnya adalah cost estimating for a design build project is sometimes difficult because design documents are often preliminary and may change over the course of the project. Insecure work quality because involvement of client during work control. Client also has no power at the level contract because everything depends to the contractor. Also, there are no competition among contractors because the grade election was done at the early stages. As for the advantages, this method is suitable for a big project where involving some expert job. Client not much engaged in whole project and client will be estimate the cost of project in the early step. It also can be reducing the changing of the job and helps to quick complete the project. Moving on to the next construction delivery method, which is design, build and operate method. These methods are not as common as the previous two, but examples of this project are athletic arenas, water treatment plants, water purification facilities, and toll roads and bridges. The Design, Build, Operate, Maintain (DBOM) model is an integrated partnership that combines the design and construction responsibilities of design build procurements with operations and maintenance. These project components are procured from the private sector in a single contract with financing secured by the public sector. The one that was shown here is the flowchart for design, build, and operate method. So it's a very simple system where the public owner or financier, so financier ni contohnya state or local government, equity or debt, and then followed by engineer and then contractor and operator. So this kind of method di mana mereka engineer, contractor dan operator berada dalam satu sistem. Mereka bertanggungjawab untuk membina dan seterusnya mengekalkan maintenance untuk projek pembinaan tersebut. Seperti construction delivery method yang lain juga, method design, build, operate ni mempunyai advantage dengan disadvantage sendirilah. So antara advantages dia adalah appropriate for large project, sangat sesuai untuk projek bersaiz besar ataupun projek mega. It also can facilitate better management of large project due to the single source of responsibility. Owner is provided with fixed costs for design, construction and maintenance very early in the process and provides a single point of responsibility, which is DB contractor, for schedule control. Sementara untuk kekurangan dia pula, disadvantage, this method is not appropriate for smaller project due to the overhead costs. It can also necessitate large peaks in owner staffing requirements, and due to the large amount of risk being taken by the DBOM provider, costs may be higher if the providers are not given the opportunities to find efficiencies. Pricing also may be hard to negotiate due to the complexity and time frame of maintenance contracts. So this is the end of this video. Till we meet again in the next class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.